Okay, in the preview, I told you about the Jock. The Jock doesn't have to be a jock. He is the fighter. He's the heavy lifter. He's the guy who keeps doors closed, pushes doors open, fights the zombies, whatever. He's the physicality guy. You're going to need him to survive. He could be a beat cop. He could be a criminal. Anything that has to do with punching people out and saving the day. That's what your guy's going to do. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about. What is the Jock? Well, he's physically superior than the other characters. Like I said, you can be an athlete, that's fine. You could be something else, but physically you should be intimidating. And you should be able to fight. This is how it is. If you are the fighter, what? Dr. Books a lot is gonna take on the zombies. No, man. No, he's not.
He does it with his mind.
With his mind, yeah, as his brain gets eaten out by zombies. No, it's not happening. The Jock has to handle that. And of course, you have to care about the group to want them to be safe. It's understandable. Now, whatever way you bend your player character's ideals to make this happen is the way a jock. If you're an actual college jock, say you're a college football player, and the nerdy guy who's in your group, he's your friend from elementary school or something, and you want to keep him safe. He always looked out for you, let you cheat on the test, whatever. And if you're a beat cop, well, you have to protect the citizens. That's your job. So that's easy. But make the distinction in your head why you care about the group and go with that. So, what is the Jock's main attribute focus? Well, strength and size. Strength and size is your damage bonus. You're going to want as much damage as possible. If you're in a fight, you want to stop it. You want to win the fight as quickly as possible. Constitution is part of your health, it's your hit points. That plus, I believe, either strength or size, I forget at the moment, constitute your hit points as an average. So you're going to want a high con to be able to take the hits. And power. Why power? Luck and sanity. Luck is an amazing figured attribute. It's power times 5 is your luck. You have to roll a percentile equal to or lower than your luck to get lucky. You want to be lucky because you're the guy who's taking all the hits, who's everyone's shooting, everyone's trying to stab, everyone's trying to, cast spells on you to burn your soul. You want to be lucky. Lucky is good. And as an added bonus, your sanity is higher. Your starting sanity anyway is higher. But are there dump stats? Is there something you don't care about if you are the Jock? Yes.
Just out of curiosity, why is the starting sanity of a Jock higher? I mean, I think I
no,
know the answer.
I only wanted it for luck. Sanity is also figured off of power.
Oh, okay.
That's just happenstance. Your dump stat is intelligence. You literally don't want to be smart. You want to be dumb.
It's true.
You literally do, because there's the idea roll. Now, if you make the idea roll, you fully understand what's happening. In the Cthulhu mythos, that's almost always bad. You never want to fully understand what's happening. You will lose more sanity. And as the Jock, you got to be in the front line, man. You don't really want to completely get it.
Just tell me what to punch. Don't tell me what I'm punching.
Tell me what to punch. Tell me what to move. Tell me what to block. I'll do that. You don't want to get it. You'll live a lot longer. Trust me. And education is also a dump stat. You're a beat cop or a college athlete or a criminal. You don't have a vast array of education. You don't need it. You need to be able to punch. You need to be able to lift. You need to be able to kick. You need to be able to, hold things down or hold things up, whatever. Education, not important at all. Your skills, again, you don't have a lot of education, so you don't have a lot of skills. But the skills you need are combat skills, either hand-to-hand combat or weapons, or ideally, maybe even both. It all depends. But you have to be able to fight. That's your job.
That previous picture made me feel ways about things.
Also, feats of strength are your deal. Hold a door closed, break a door open, hold somebody down. You're going to need to do these things so that other people can do what they need to do to save the day. You're going to need to be strong. Remember that. Bravery. Again, you have to act like you care. You have to, take the bullet. That's why you have the hit points. That's why you're that strong. You take the hits for the people who will die if they get hit. You are the linchpin in the beginning and middle of every adventure. No one else would progress in the story if you weren't there helping them. What is your purpose? Well, just like I said, you keep others safe. You're a bodyguard. You're keeping everyone else on the board so they can make their moves. You are linchpin. Without you, they die horribly, horribly in the beginning of the game. And you, unlike other people, since you don't really get it, your intelligence isn't that great. You don't really get it. You don't feel the need to explain it. So if you have to call for help, you're the guy they want to call for help because you are the one who can talk to normal people in a normal way. The book guy is going to say, hey, we got a whole bunch of zombies coming out here. When you're calling the police, they're going to hang up on you. They're going to laugh at you and say, if you call again, we're going to arrest you. But you let the jock call. He's going to say, hey, there's a bunch of guys, they're on PCP or something. They're coming at us. They're trying to eat us. The cops will come. Talk to normies. That's your job. Do that. Save everybody's life. And that's it, man. That was easy. Being the jock is super easy, but it's extremely important to keep everyone safe, to keep the story moving along, and to make sure everyone lives to the end. Through the end? Well, I don't know. But to the end. That's what you got. Now, what do we have for
I didn't star anything because it was mostly just internal stuff, but I mean, I guess we can.
Anyone in chat have any questions? Anything you want to add?
I'll bring this one up. He's Mike Matthews says, good evening, all. I'm just reading the Keeper rulebook. Also, solo gamer. Sorry about that. Introvert. I have thoughts about solo RPG gaming. I know it's becoming much more and more popular, and I've had a bunch of people tell me.
For Call of Cthulhu, you need at least 3 people. These 3 roles I'm talking about. You need these 3 roles. Now, can one character cover several roles? Yes. There can be a jock and a what I used to call an investigator, which I'm going to call problem solver now. But a jock and a problem solver together is a police detective or a private eye. You follow clues, you do this stuff, but you can also shoot, dodge, dip, duck, dive, dodge, whatever. You can also do all of the combat stuff. You're not going to do it as well as someone who is, made to be the role specifically, but you can do a couple roles and still do them effectively.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, no. I don't play Call of Cthulhu. Okay. You know that.
I know.
Just so people know, I don't hate the game. It's just not my style of game. I think the game's awesome. I think people should play it. For me, though, it's not the type of game that I'd be interested in. I'd rather play Paranoia than Call of Cthulhu.
I understand. Next, we're going to go through the problem solver. This is the person that helps the story advance properly. Without this guy, you're not going to figure out what's going on. Therefore, you can't stop it, and you're probably going to die. So join me. Talk about the problem solver.